Morning, everybody. Welcome to another Football Focus on a Saturday morning in my manor in Laura's Bar.
Where's that?
In Karosovaki, Karosovaki in the south of Tenerife. If you just joined the channel and you're new to the channel,
switch off.
Switch off. Yeah. It's always here, isn't it? My name, oh dear, my name's Paul Webb. Everybody knows me as Webby. Shut up. This is my number 2, Terry.
How are you doing?
A big Liverpool fan from London, as we all know. Yeah, we're London. Cockney London boy. Cheltenham Cop. And this is my big Simon, big gooner, as you can see. So we're going to have a fantastic morning. We're going to be on for about half an hour. He'll be on for 10 minutes. Oh dear, if you just tuned in, as we say, Webby Sports Roundup. That's on Friday mornings. Yesterday, I hope you enjoyed that. Subscribe for free, costs you absolutely nothing, and hit that like button. That's what sends it to Google. More like buttons we get, ticks, then it goes across the road.
Google or YouTube?
Google. Google send it to everybody. That's what we want to do. So we're going to smash the Sky Sports guys and girls. Ian Wright. Gallagher.
We're all bummy.
We're going to smash them all. This is the and it's Super 6 today, right? Shut up, you. Right, here we go. This is. Hope you enjoyed the Thursday one, which was the Football Focus of the Championship, Div 1, Div 2, and the European Games. And yesterday was live, as you know, 9:30 to 10:30 in Laura's Bar. Enjoyed that as well. Oh, these two are going to get on my nerves today.
It's gin, mate. It's a bit powerful, isn't it?
That gin.
It's too early.
It's water, you muppets.
Too early for gin.
Listen, we're going to start off with the Premiership today. We've got the Super 6 coming a little bit later on, and we'll get Simon to get his phone out, who was the top of the league out of the 4 of us last week, and who we have picked for the Super 6.
Well, I don't want to talk about last week. I was bottom.
That's the reason why we're going to talk about it. As you do. Right, Premiership. Right, last week saw Brighton took on the champions of the Premiership 3 in a row. They're looking for number 4, and they got absolutely smashed down there at the Goldstone Ground. It finished at Brighton 0, Man City 4, and the England boy Foden, left-footed, scored 2 out of the 4, and he's playing out of his skin. Let's hope he can do that in the Euros.
But you see that second goal? He weren't even touched. He slipped. He got a free kick and scored.
No, it wasn't a free kick.
And I don't understand what the VAR are doing.
Excuse me, I got itchy. Yeah,
no, it wasn't a free kick.
Just say, ref,
You've made a mistake there.
Mate. You made a mistake.
Yeah.
And the VAR checked it. Yeah, carry on.
Yeah,
it was never.
It wasn't even it didn't touch him at all. He slipped.
Did I read something this week? Was it yesterday on social media with regards to how many items or how many times the referee has got? They've got VAR got the wrong decision in the end. It's absolutely horrendous. It's a joke.
Since Howard Webb's been there, mate, it's all gone downhill.
Think it's got to
leave
go.
my Uncle Howard Webb alone.
I just don't like it anyway.
No, I know. Right, let's move on. We had his mob, where he used to live, a West Ham boy, but now he's supporting Liverpool. Finish at West Ham 2, Liverpool 2. And as soon as when the first goal went in half-time, they were 1-0. My pal, as you know, Billy Mitchell, EastEnders, Perry Fenwick, he messaged me. He said, Webby, get in there. Then when they went 2-1, did you go 2-1 up?
Again,
then he never messaged me again.
From the theatre bar messaged me at half-time, and I was thinking, if we changed the rules that you play?
Yeah, they jumped the gun. They jumped too quick, some of these fans.
But the only thing I would say about that one, again, we spoke about this earlier, is second half.
Yeah.
Goalkeeper's gone up, Areola.
Yeah.
Collided with the post.
Yeah.
Laid on the floor.
Yeah.
Andy Taylor, get up.
Yeah,
the ball's still in play.
Yeah.
He runs to the halfway line, the ref.
Right.
And then the goalkeeper's spun the ball to be, boot the ball up the pitch. And what happens? Gakpo runs up, goes to put it in the back of the net, and the ref blows his whistle. Now,
why didn't he score?
What I would like to see is Gakpo to put that ball in the back of the net, and then what would VAR done? Would they have took that and said,
They have to let the goal stand, Terry. They have to let the goal stand.
And
End of story.
He's one of our refs who's been selected to go and do the Euros.
Yeah.
Along with the one who done the Arsenal game the weekend.
Mr. Oliver.
Who missed 2 massive decisions in that. Are these our best refs or what?
Right.
Yeah.
Can we skip West Ham Liverpool because neither are going to win anything this year?
Listen, it's irrelevant.
Terry, don't give him the pleasure. Do not give him the pleasure. Don't. Silence is golden. Do not give him the pleasure, Terry.
Here we go.
When I went to Wembley
87.
We actually won a trophy at Wembley this year.
Yeah.
We've got Champions League.
All right.
Should have given the pleasure, Terry.
Listen, since Klopp, as far as I'm concerned, and we talked this off air, Simon and I, in proper English, that since Klopp said, I'm leaving the end of the season. They just gone down.
No, it's rubbish.
I think they have.
I disagree. Right,
But you would, wouldn't you?
No. When he turned around and said he was leaving, Liverpool went top of the league, and we were. Basically, it was in our own hands. And they were saying, it's galvanised the squad. The youngsters have come in when we had about 9 players missing.
Oh, 9.
They're doing it all for Klopp, blah, blah, blah. So, listen, the pundits have turned around and said, because Klopp's turned around and said he was leaving, the players have stepped up and got an extra gear. We've had a few dodgy results. All of a sudden, they've spun it the other way.
It's a bad move to say,
You know what I mean? It's a bad move.
It's the media, I mean, it's just media talk. The fact that they're saying the fans are unhappy that he mentioned it, this one's unhappy, he shouldn't have mentioned it. It is what it is. He's leaving and that's it.
Oh, I'm just jumping on the bang on probably.
Of course you are. You're just being hating Liverpool today.
You've been watching Sky Sports again.
No, because you're having a go at me on Thursday, so I thought I'd have a go back at you Saturday morning.
You've been reading The Sun, haven't you?
Yeah, I don't read The Sun. I live
just sits in it.
I sit in it 365 days a year. Right, let's move on to Craven Cottage. Fulham took on Crystal Palace. Palace were 1-0 up. I think Fulham got an equaliser, ended up...
No, other way round.
Was it the other way round?
Palace got the banging equaliser, Jeffrey Schlupp, wasn't it? He smashed that ball in from outside the box.
But you know what? That
was a great
manager
goal.
who's coming at Palace.
Glasner,
Obviously, Palace went to Anfield and done a number, and that was when pretty much...
Oh, they did, didn't they?
Off
your perch.
Right? But that manager... We've done well with Eintracht Frankfurt, and he's done well at Palace, and they've had some cracking results.
He's won 3 on the bounce and a draw.
And smashed West Ham the other week as well.
Yeah, 5.
Right,
Give West Ham 5.
Gone to Anfield and beat Liverpool.
Yeah.
Big Alan Fernandez, good pal of mine.
No, they did. They won 3 on the bounce.
Right, let's move on. Old Trafford, absolutely disgrace. I know this won't take too long. Man United took on Burnley, who's got a great chance of being relegated to the Championship. Man United won, Burnley won, and I thought they were awful. I just don't know what's happening at Old Trafford.
The only thing I would say about that is if you listen to what's happened the last few days, apparently every single Man United player is up for sale, including Fernandes, apparently, right? Who would sign any of their players? There's a lot of players on massive money.
It's the wages.
You've got Varane, right? Casemiro.
Rashford. They're on £1 million between them.
Well, Casemiro is obviously the highest paid player, I believe, isn't he?
Well, they're on about... I think 2 are on 350 and one's on 300.
Yeah.
So it's £1 million a week.
Well, you got Varane, who's won the World Cup with France.
Yeah.
You've got Casemiro, who's won loads with Real Madrid. They both won loads with Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Real Madrid do not get rid of players when they're on the up.
Yeah.
They get rid of players when they're on the way down.
When they decline,
and they have sold to Man United over £100 million of rubbish, personally, right?
Yeah.
But who's going to, apart from Bruno Fernandes, who's going to sign any of them players?
Well, Anthony's 100 million, they paid, Anthony.
80 million they got for him.
They're talking about 70 mil for Rashford. They're listening to offers in excess of 70 mil.
Who's going to pay 70 million quid for him?
And give him 300 grand a week.
Exactly.
Okay, right, let's move on from Man United. So good luck to Burnley with the last game of the season coming up.
I think Burnley, if Forest's decision is going to be the next few days about the points. And I think if they hold the decision, they get no points back. I think Burnley
could get out
of it. But I think Forest still got to play Sheffield United at home.
I've got the games on in a couple of minutes. Sorry. Let's go up the same.
Hold on, but that reduction, that points thing, have they now made it? It has to be before the end of the season.
I believe
because they were umming and ahhing, weren't they?
Yeah.
If it's end of the season, how can you relegate someone and bring them back up?
The decision's imminent, apparently, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Right,
Newcastle, Geordie boys took on Sheffield United, who were already relegated. Give them a bit of a thumping.
They went 1 up though, Sheffield United. They went 1 up.
And 5 goals to 1.
Yeah.
And I believe Isaac is on the Man United short list.
Why would you leave Newcastle go Man United?
Not going to happen.
I'm just saying.
He's going to be one place. If he leaves...
Yeah, where's he going?
He's going to Arsenal.
He's going to Arsenal, yeah.
Jesus is on his way, isn't he?
Yeah, good.
Well, that's I got that a little bit later on.
We could have bought him 2-3 years ago for 37 million, Isaac. And because it was a player that was taking 1 and 3, 1 and 4 to score.
Gotcha.
He was having 3 or 4 chances to score. Arsenal backed out at 37 million.
Right, let's move on to the Molineux. Well, Wolverhampton Wanderers had a bit of a funny season this year, up and down. They can play super 1 week.
Great manager.
I like him, Gary O'Neill.
Great manager, comes off my manor. Great manager.
They took on Luton Town, which I wanted to stay up because they beat Coventry in the playoffs last year. It's not looking too healthy at the moment, but Wolves beaten by 2 goals to 1. Moving on to Goodison Park, Everton took on Brentford. And
3 on the spin now.
Boring game. What a boring game.
Everton, I saw the highlights of that.
I watched it.
Special,
it was rubbish.
But Everton, again, did you say 3 on the spin, Tel?
Yeah, they've done well.
They're staying up, so good luck to them.
And they've had, how many, 8 points taken?
Yeah.
10? 8 or 10.
10, and
they lost. Then they come back and got that.
And then they got another 2, or they were expecting to get
so
more.
So basically, it's 2 fingers to the Premier League, but I think they've got bigger issues, Everton, with this.
777.
Big.
What, are they pulling out now or something?
Apparently they might not have the funds now.
The funds for the new stadium.
The funds to invest in
the Everton Football Club.
Wow.
So if they don't invest in that means the money is not going to be invested.
Well, then they're going to have to sell Jordan Pickford, Branthwaite. They're going to sell all their best players.
I got 20 quid for him, Pickford.
Yeah, a Nana. We'll have a Nana.
Let's go off to Villa Park. Aston Villa looking to be in the top 4 of the Champions League for this year with Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, and Villa or Tottenham. And Villa look the favourites for that. They took on Chelsea.
So the Chelsea goal,
and it was 2.
Which was disallowed. Why was disallowed?
The push. Yeah,
I saw the push.
Yeah, but do you know what it was, Tel? Do you know what it was? It weren't a little nudge shoulder. It was shoulder. No, shoulder him back. He shoved him like that. You can't do that.
Not at all.
You can't do that.
They were arguing on the TV.
Yeah, they've all talked about it.
Been given as a goal.
Yeah.
I don't know. You can't go up
see
someone
it,
on the blind, shove them out of the way.
Yeah. If he'd done it sneakily, shoulder to shoulder, but he's done shoulder in back.
Yeah.
Can't do shoulder in back, man.
Right, let's move down to the south in Dorset, where 12,000 fans saw Bournemouth take on Brighton.
Yeah, South Coast derby.
Phenomenal.
Right, this manager.
Bournemouth 3, Brighton 0.
This Bournemouth manager, Spanish bloke.
Yeah.
Won't try and pronounce his name. He could be manager of the season.
He's done well.
They've got more points they've ever got in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Done fantastic.
Right?
Areola, is it?
Yeah.
Areola.
Right, he's done exceptional. So, I mean, Brighton's a sinking ship now. I think he's run out of... I mean, he's got...
He's run out of ideas, I think,
his mates are.
Who?
I think who he grew up with.
The Brighton manager?
No, the Bournemouth manager.
Oh, the Bournemouth manager?
Yeah. Pep and Arteta.
Oh, yeah. No, we were talking.
They're all from the same manor. They're all from the same area.
No, we were talking on Thursday with that.
Been friends for a long time. It's mad. It's just mad.
Right, let's move on to the 2 big games of the weekend, which was...
So you've got 3 of them? Same amount of pubs you've had?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 pubs?
And 30 years.
Thank you, Tel.
There you go.
Tell everybody. Yeah, Webby's lived here 30 years, 3 pubs. All right. Retired 9 years ago, but let's get it out. Right. 2 big games of the weekend. Let's go to Tottenham White Hart Lane against... Before you say it, I know, but I'm the old one, old school. White Hart Lane, Tottenham 2, Arsenal 3. This man was a happy bunny. But let me tell you something. Looks like Coventry Man United in the FA Cup, 3-0 to 3-3. Then they beat us on a toenail. Okay, should not have been. Arsenal 3-0 up, absolutely cruising. As soon as you get 1 goal back, squeaky bum time, 3-2 with a few minutes to go. Oh my God!
Terrible.
And I'm thinking of you now.
Honestly,
you must have been up the wall.
Me and Mark was in a boozer.
Oh, that's right.
We was down Paddy O'Kelly's in Las Americas, and I'll tell you what, right? That last 15 minutes was a hard watch. It was a hard watch because when Raya give the ball away for their first goal, if they don't score that goal, they're not in that game. The second
the
half,
goalkeeper?
Yeah, we beat them 5 or 6-0.
He just...
As soon as we give them that goal, the fans went wild, right? It brought the stadium to life.
Yeah, of course.
To life. Then all of a sudden, we give them a penalty in the 87th minute. You're thinking, here we go.
I said to you before, I thought they should have got a penalty in the first half.
Yeah, Terry said, yeah.
I actually think that, the goal that Saka scores comes from Kulusevski going down the box with Trossard. I know it's a coming together, and he does take him out. There's a slight touch, he's running, and by him getting that slight nudge, he's kicked himself with a slight nudge. I personally think it should have been a penalty. And as for the one in the second half, Michael Oliver, the bloke has kicked him right in the thigh. Full blast right in front of him, and he said play on. And you've got to be thinking, it's right in front of you, mate.
Definitely a penalty. That second one was a penalty. 1,000,000%.
Yeah, of course it was. Yeah, of course it was.
1,000,000%.
But you know what? I mean, was James Maddison playing?
Yeah.
He came off the last 10, 15 minutes.
This is why people say to me James Maddison should play for England.
Yeah.
In the big games, he does nothing.
No, he doesn't.
I'm not being funny. That was set up for him the weekend. Show what he can do.
Yeah, showcase. That was to put himself in the window.
Rice, against that midfield of Odegaard. And I don't know.
And he done nothing.
Nothing at all.
He done nothing.
Nothing whatsoever.
Right, nothing.
So 3 points for the Gunners, whatever you want to call them, and they stayed top of the table by 4 clear points.
I think that could win you the league going now.
Okay.
Because I don't think Spurs will play as bad against City.
I've got the games coming up in a couple of minutes. So then we went to the city ground, county ground, whichever city ground, isn't it?
I think they were fortunate. I think they were fortunate to get 2 goals, Tottenham. In all honesty,
Forest nil, Man City 2, but Man City had all. It was like men against the boys.
No, it was Chris Woods left his shooting boots at home. He had his boots on the wrong feet.
He had his chances.
Because they could have scored. He could have scored 2 before City scored 1.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I do believe City had another 2 gears to move up into.
100%.
If Forest was 2-0 up, I still believe City would have beaten 3-2.
Also, the goal come from Nico Williams just going off, weren't it? So they had a player less.
That's right.
That corner straight away, weren't it?
Yeah.
Right. Let's have a look at the table. Right. Arsenal. Top of the table by a point now, played 35. City's played 34. It's the only 2 clubs now that could win the Premiership. Arsenal have got better goal difference, plus 57. City plus 50. If they're going to win the league, that's the way they're going to do it, with goal difference, I believe. Now, if we look at Arsenal games left, they've got Bournemouth at home, Everton at home, who you would think would be a 6-pointer, and then they're away to Man United. What would Man United do at Old Trafford against the Gunners?
No, it's Bournemouth, Man United, Everton. Sorry. I think you put them in order. Sorry.
No, I haven't put them in order. I said they've got 2 at home, then 1 away. But United is the middle one. And now,
Everton's safe. Bournemouth.
Yeah, I think all 3 are winnable. I think we win all 3.
And Man
I think we win all 3.
You've got to.
You're thinking of the cup final.
Yeah, we win all 3 of them.
You've got to. Then you've got Man City, home to Wolves, away to Fulham, away to Tottenham, and a home to West Ham. Again, they're going to be all winnable.
It's the Spurs one.
But
the Spurs game is if City drop points at Spurs. Right, and if Spurs turn up, and on their day they can be good, Spurs.
No, for sure they can.
If City draw at Spurs, that's the one for me personally.
You will be shadowed of Tottenham 100%
all day long. I won't say the name, but I'll just say, come on, lads.
Yeah. That's the one.
So that's the up-to-date table with regards to.
And they've got a good record against them in recent years.
I think they've won once in the cup there, innit? Was it? They've not won the league there for a while. So.
Don't forget, if you just tuned us, it is Webby Sports Roundup. This is Saturday morning football focus. The Super 6 we did one last week. We've got another one coming up in a couple of minutes' time, which will give you all our teams that we fancy to win, draw or lose. If we look at Villa and Tottenham, looking for the 4th place. Villa played 35, Tottenham have played 33, 2 games in hand, but they messed up at home to Arsenal last weekend, and the 67 and 60 points. So Villa look the favourites to be the 4th Champions League team for next season. But don't forget City, Man United, FA Cup final on May the 25th. So that could be a bit of a disruption with Man United and Arsenal. Now the Golden Boot Award. Now, do you want to have a look at that, son? That's the Golden Boot. That's all the players. If you want to read them all out for us. Golden Boot Award. Come on, son.
It doesn't matter, does it? Doesn't matter.
It's about the Golden Boot.
No, it doesn't matter. Joe, what doesn't matter? How many of them did Harry Kane win? The last 6, 7 years.
I'm just giving
5. Did he win 5?
I'm just giving it.
He hasn't won any trophies, has he? Listen.
Are you saying that because there's no Gooner there?
We don't need a goal scorer at the moment, do we? We're doing all right. We're highest scorers in the league, are they not?
You are.
There you go. Goodbye. Anyway,
and that goal scorer as well.
For the governor, for the mayor of Callio, I will do this.
But look at this though. Haaland takes pens. Palmer takes pens.
Yeah.
Watkins takes pens.
Yeah, sure.
Isak takes pens.
Solanke, Salah. Apart from Foden and does Bowen take pens at West Ham?
No.
I'm not sure.
No, he didn't.
No, so Foden and Bowen are the only 2.
Yeah. But when you think about them, I mean, that Palmer's got 20. I think he's got 10 pens.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
I mean, Salah's banged in about 3 or 4. Well, I'm surprised he's banged in anything recently, Salah, but he has banged in a few pens this season.
Right, come on. Right, listen, we've got Haaland, 21. He's got the Golden Boot at the moment, but with 1 game to go.
Do you think the pen should count, though?
Pardon?
Do you think the pen should count when it goes towards the Golden Boot?
He's still got to score, haven't they?
Yeah,
they've still got to. Yeah,
it's like Alan Shearer used to win the Golden Boot, and half of his goals are penalties.
Right, Palmer, Chelsea 20, Watkins of Villa 19, Isak of Newcastle 19, Solanke 18 for Bournemouth, Salah 17 for Liverpool, and Foden and Bowen of West Ham and Man City 16 goals apiece. Right, that's that. Now listen, I've got a bit of football news. I'm just going to come up with now this Salah thing with Klopp. What's all that about, Tel? What happened to Jordan? Did they just make something out of nothing? Was it all blown up out of proportion?
If you watch it, right, Salah was obviously been benched a couple of times recently, and it's justified, right? Because since he's come back from that African Cup of Nations thing with an injury, he's not been the best. Same as Nunes, right?
Yeah.
We're creating the chances, but we're not putting the shots away. Against Everton, he was basically nowhere near any pace at all.
Okay.
So he's been benched. You've got to accept it, right?
Yeah.
You've got to accept it. He don't like being benched, he's sulking. As they're coming on, the three of them, Gomez, Nunes and Salah, Salah's seen joking with David Moyes. And literally, as they're coming on, West Ham equalise. And I think Klopp turns around to Salah and says, you know, get on there now. Stop joking with him. Get on there.
Yeah, do something. Yeah, go and do something.
And then Salah's gone into one.
Took it the wrong way.
Started saying, well, if I started, well, no.
Yeah, gotcha.
Every player sometimes needs to be dropped. To get an appetite back.
Of course,
yeah. And it might do a good. He might go on this weekend and bang a hat-trick against Tottenham.
Is he staying or is he going?
The rumour has it he's going to stay. Don't forget, it's not his decision. He's got a year left in his contract, and he's on 350 grand a week.
But if he's not happy and he talks to people, and surely they're going to want to get rid, aren't they?
Do you know when every club has them? You see a player who's been absolutely exceptional for you.
Yeah.
And then slowly but surely you can see the cracks start appearing.
Yeah.
When was the last time you watched a Liverpool game and you saw Mo Salah pick the ball up on the halfway line, run past 3 or 4 people, leave them for dead? The weekend was the first time I've seen in the second half, near the end of the game, when Salah come on, he's picked the ball up from our goal area and he's
pass.
And he's run with it.
Yeah.
And he's played a bad pass to Nunes behind him.
Yeah.
I've not seen Salah do the things that he's been known for in the last season at least.
Yeah.
Now, if the Arabs come in, apparently they will come in again.
Yeah. 100 million quid.
Yep. And offer. They reckon there could be a 70 million could be enough.
Okay.
Will this new manager coming into Liverpool want to keep Salah?
That's right, yeah.
He might want him out the door. He might want to continue.
31 now, isn't he?
He's 31. I think he can play in the Premier League for at least another 2-3 years at a higher level.
Why not?
But he's showing whether it's injuries have caught up with him.
There's some cracks coming in,
but
isn't
he's never had injuries, Salah.
No.
It was his first real blip, injury-wise, since he signed for Liverpool.
Okay, right. Let's move on quickly. Your new Liverpool shirt, off air, you said that you weren't too happy with it?
No, it's like anything.
Just a quickie.
They bring a shirt out now and you look at it and you think, well, 120 quid, why pay 120 quid for that shirt? At the moment, I won't pay 50 quid for it. I don't like it. It looks like the collars have been missed off it.
Yeah, okay.
And it don't look right. But there again, if we win the league next year with it, I'm sure I'll get one with you know.
Right, move on. Right, let's go on a little bit of Arsenal news. Isaac, we're talking. They're looking. If there's talk about that, about Isaac of Newcastle, Man United. Would he fit in your regime in Arsenal? Yeah,
because all we do, we'd have a potent number 9. We'd have a focal point as well for someone who stays up there. Jesus is a decent player. But for me, I don't like it when he starts.
Is he going as well? There's questions about him as well.
I think he'll go. But I didn't realise he was only 27 though, Jesus.
I was older than that.
I really did think he was older than that.
Yeah.
So he must have come when he was 21 or something.
But you've scored the most amount of goals in the league this season.
Yeah.
That tells me that it's working without having an out-and-out number 9.
Out-and-out number 9.
Because
no, you're right.
You've got Havertz drifting around here.
That's right.
And as a defender, it's quite hard to mark someone who's not playing number 9.
Yeah.
If they're roaming around the pitch, it makes cracks and holes other places.
That's right, yeah, you play between the lines, can't you?
In Odegaard,
you know?
I mean?
Okay, right, come on, we're going to move on very, very quickly. 2 things I've got down here. First and foremost, we're going to talk about women's football for 30 seconds. Not even that.
No, wait a minute. We're not talking about women's football, you are.
Right, listen.
You talk about
Chelsea chasing another women's title from last year.
Didn't Liverpool beat them?
And they lost 4-3.
To the Mighty Reds.
To the Mighty Reds. That's why I knew you'd be happy. And it looks like Man City is going to be winning the title for the women, and they could be doing the double. Man City win the women's, could be Man City. Oh,
could be.
Hey, you never know.
Webby, we said this earlier. Obviously, I'm not going to harp on about Liverpool, but obviously it's all gone off last few weeks. The wheels have fell off. And obviously, Bayern, an absolute disaster. We're finished back in the Champions League, right? But they've won the least glamorous trophy this season in the League Cup, right? So they've won a trophy, right? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Right? They've won something, but it's not what we wanted.
No.
If the unthinkable happens and Arsenal do win the league and United win the FA Cup, that means City finish the season empty-handed.
Yeah, gotcha.
What was the odds on that start of the season?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Very small.
Eh? Now, would it be pressure on Pep Guardiola?
Could you imagine
not winning
that?
the trophy?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah.
Will the City fans want him out because they've not won anything?
Right, listen, okay, that's super. Right, we're good. Super 6 for this afternoon now. Obviously, the big games all kick off. I'm going to get Simon now or Terry to get on, and we want to know. We want to know how we got on last week. So there was 4 of us in it. Obviously, Simon, Terry, myself, and Foggy, big Tottenham fan. We won't look at the scores. All we want to know is how many points and who got what, please. Sorry, glum-faced gooner. What we got, Tell?
Right.
In your own time, son. If you just joined the channel, Webby Sports Roundup on a Saturday morning, Super 6, and all about the Premiership.
Right, so last week, Foggy got 8.
8 points.
Webby got 11. I got 11.
Well done, Tell.
You've been looking over my shoulder.
Yeah, not me, son.
Si obviously got the wrong league. He got 4 points. And who's Soccer Monkey?
I haven't got a clue. I don't know who's Soccer Monkey.
I don't know.
No, none of us know. Soccer. How many points did he get?
6.
He got 6, or she
But
got 6.
All I'm concerned about is if Foggy's putting this on with Jeff Stelling.
Yeah.
I know he's not there no more, but on Soccer Saturday.
Yeah.
Do we get our $250,000 if we get?
We've got to get a share of it.
Let's move on very, very quickly. Time's getting late on a Saturday morning. Let's have our predictions for this week. I'll go first, okay? So we've got the 6. I've gone Burnley 1, Newcastle 2. I've gone Brentford 0, Fulham 0. I've gone Man City to beat Wolves 3-0. Brighton at the Goldstone Ground to draw with Aston Villa 1 goal apiece. I've gone Chelsea to beat West Ham 3-1. Sorry, you Hammer friends. And I've gone Liverpool to beat Tottenham by 2-1. That's my 6. So, Simon, what you gone for?
I've gone Burnley, Newcastle 1-1 draw. Brentford, Fulham 2-2 draw. City to beat Wolves 3-0. Villa to do Brighton 2-0. Chelsea to do West Ham 2-0. Sorry, Can. And Liverpool to do the Yids to Spuds 2-1.
I got. You got 2 the same as me. What you got, Tel?
I've got Burnley 1-1. I think you got Burnley 1-1, haven't you?
Yeah.
I got Brentford 1-1.
I've got
2-2.
115 FC to beat Wolves 4-0.
Man City to win 4-0.
I've got Brighton to lose at home 2-1.
That's a funny between. Yeah, go on, Brighton.
Brilliant.
Oh, super.
I've got CFC, Chelsea.
Yeah.
Still learning the song, by the way.
Mark Wiltshire.
Mark Wiltshire.
Mark
Wiltshire. Big Cheltenham.
Chelsea.
Big Mark. He's having a go at you, Mark.
Chelsea.
To beat West.
I've got them to actually beat West Ham 2-1.
Yeah, I got 3. Yeah.
And it's got to happen sooner or later. I mean, we have 55 shots in a game.
Yeah, okay.
Can't hit a target, so I've got us to beat Spurs 4-0.
Oh, bloody hell.
Salah hat-trick, take it all back.
Have we got Foggy on there? Have we got Foggies on there or not? Is Foggies on there or not? Or can we say that?
I'm sure his was.
Yeah?
I think it is, yeah. He's got Burnley 0, Newcastle 0.
Yeah.
They're all 0-0. Let's see him put his scores in.
Yeah,
no, that's not. There's no.
Have you got it? Let's have a quick look before we go. Come on. Unbelievable.
Got yours here and a bit of paper. Oh, here we are.
Here we are.
Right, so we've got. What's the first game?
Burnley, Newcastle.
He's got that as 1-2.
Right.
He's got the Brentford one.
Yeah.
1-1.
Yeah.
He's got City to win 2-0.
Yeah.
Sorry, 115 FC 2-0.
Yeah.
Got to say by the correct names.
Yeah.
Brighton 1-1.
Yeah.
Wow.
West Ham to draw 1-1.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this is where people don't earn money. You've got to think with your head, not with your heart.
Yeah, go on.
He's got Spurs to beat Liverpool 2-1.
Yeah, he's having a tin bath, isn't he? Sorry, Foggy, myself.
Not being funny, Foggy. Listen, mate. Do you want to earn some money or not? Christ almighty.
Well, I'd be happy if you beat Liverpool 2-1. I'm really sorry, because I want you to win every game from here on in.
Yeah.
Yes, you heard it here. You heard it first. Simon wants the Spuds to win every single game.
Well, that's not going to happen, is it? What you want and what's going to happen.
Exactly. Well, all right then. They can lose 3. Just beat City.
Oh, by the way, Foggy just bumped into a Spurs fan round the corner. He said he wants one of these commemorative if we got to a European final 40 years ago and won it shirts, please.
Yeah.
They're a tenner or a fiver, he's asking me.
Come on, we gotta go. It is what it is. Saturday morning, Soccer AM, Super 6 volley with the boys. Me, Webby, number 2 Terry, big Liverpool fan. Obviously Simon, big gooner. Hope you have a fantastic afternoon. All I'm going to say is, if you like what you hear, you like what you see, subscribe to my Webby Sports Roundup. It is for free. Please click on because obviously the more clicks we get and the likes, then it goes round to Google and they send it all around the world. And don't forget to go on our Facebook page, Webby Sports Trainer. Give Foggy, a big Tottenham fan, some love. It's as simple as that. So what I'm going to say, watch the videos.
And also, can you say about Foggy's merch, the range of Tottenham shirts he's producing? They've got a 1960, was it 61 year anniversary where he won the league T-shirt?
Oh, is that with
Yes.
Bill Nicholson?
That's coming out.
With Bill Nicholson.
Yes.
And also they've got one, we went to Madrid for a day out 5 years ago shirt. So they're all good quality apparently.
Foggy, when you come over, you can knock him out,
All right,
I tell you.
And also they've got Chaz and Dave on tour shirts.
All I'm going to say, thank you for the yesterday for 9:30 till 10:30 live with Tim and with Chris Todd, and thanks for the boys on Thursday morning, Football Focus, and thank you for big Gaz from Bolton, the ex-army man, war veteran, super. So watch all the videos before. It certainly helps the channel grow. That's what we want to do, help the channel grow, and we're going to do lots of new things over the coming few weeks.
Yeah, I'm not
That's
sure
for
about what you suggested, Webby.
Yeah, neither mind. The Blue Oyster Club, you don't want it.
Turn it, chat out you.
Goes against our morals, half of them.
Exactly.
Terry, cheers, big man.
All right,
Thanks very much.
All right.
Simon,
Lovely to see you, mate.
and you,
Take
big man.
care. Thank
and
you.
we'll be back
You're
on
away tonight, aren't you?
Soccer
I'm going
Saturday
away tonight,
and
yeah.
next Thursday.
Yeah.
From me, Webby, from Terry. Do you want to say hello to anybody quickly?
So hello to all my family and then my two mates that come over and see me yesterday. Sorry, I'm going away, but I've got to go back to see the Arsenal-Bournemouth game. See you soon,
Have a
everyone.
good- Right, I'll click off. Have a good one. Enjoy the sun. Back in sunny England, Scotland, Ireland and Wales.